faster than this.
I could walk faster than this.
Okay.
Faster.
Okay.
Be a good girl, Jess, and find your shoes.
No.
Please.
No.
Anything interesting?
No. No, usual stuff.
You give yourself a heart attack one of these days.
Gotta go somehow.
Hey!
We're knocking off in a bit, Connie, do we have to?
Yes, we do.
Little loud driving, eh?
The hell you will. Come on.
Ta-da!
What's this?
Kedgeree. Saffron basmati rice, soft boiled eggs, and the best smoked haddock you can find. That's a dish born out of the Raj.
What happened to my full English?
I'm trying to vary it a bit.
Do you have to?
Well, I thought you might be getting fed up with full English.
But I like it. I know what I like, Tiger. I'll grab a bussy on the way in.
Well, give us a hand with the washing up then, we're late.
Hey, take it easy and get us another cuppa, will you?
What did your last slave die of?
Keep going. We are gonna make it. Yeah, we will. Stall on past. Pull over.
That's a close call.
I said pull over.
Come on.
You have to talk.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Fighter 82 to control, over.
Go ahead, Con.
PVA on Kerry Walk. 3 casualties.
Received. Over.
Stay back!
Officers at the scene, but we need support and emergency
Where's
services.
Steph? Get Steph.
Yes, there.
Get me out.
You all right? You're gonna be okay.
Just get me out.
Try and keep still, all right?
Pete, man, are you all right?
Just keep still.
I've got Darjeeling, Lapsang Souchong, Industrial. Maybe I should leave you two to it.
If you would.
Right, I'll see you later then. Oh, and would you lock up and check the windows, boss?
I will, yeah.
Great. And help yourself to... yeah.
How are you?
Well, you know how it is, life with Tiger. Everything I've ever dreamt of.
Can you stand?
Can you hear me? Come on, girl. Come on.
How is she?
Her pulse is really weak. What's her name? What's her name?
Steph!
Steph. Steph, can you hear me?
Go on, lads, stand back. Please, come on.
Where's the ambulance?
That's on his way.
We'll try him again.
Control from 5217. Come on, where's that ambulance?
Steve, she's breathing.
Just checking.
Come on, come on. Steph, everything's gonna be okay. No.
It was your fault. You drove us off the road. Didn't you? You drove us off. Do you see her?
Leave it. Car turned over at speed. Young girl stopped breathing maybe 10, 12 minutes ago.
Okay, we can take it from here.
Her name's Steph. You took your time. Where have you been?
We came as fast as we could.
Well, you should have come sooner.
Come on, Con, leave him to it.
Ma'am? PVA at Cold Harbour End. 3 joyriders overturned their car, one of them critical. Traffic supervision are attending.
Right.
Steve and Connie were involved. Larry and Mim are on the way.
OK, Jim's not going to be in for a while, so keep me in the loop, yeah?
Will do. Anyone we know?
I have no idea.
Well, Tiger's single. Might be him.
I'm gonna go to the hospital.
I'll come with you.
No, I don't think you should. There's nothing more you can do. And you're gonna need to make a statement. Her father's some local MP or other.
Great. She's gonna be okay. I know she is. I saw her looking at me. She's gonna be fine. I was driving too fast, wasn't I?
Oh, of course not.
I forced them off the road.
You were trying to stop them.
No, you told me not to get too near.
You didn't. They drove off the road.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have crashed, would they, if it hadn't been down the neck? I mean, I panicked them.
The only reason you were down their neck was because they were driving recklessly. We saw them nearly hit someone. It was only a matter of time before they did. You did nothing wrong. You can't blame yourself.
Yes, I can.
Oh, Jenny out?
Why? Do you want to see her?
No. Is she okay?
She's in bed.
Still, have you seen what...
She's upset.
She's upset. I'm bloody furious.
I thought you said you didn't come here to fight.
I didn't.
Then don't shout.
I don't need your permission to shout.
I'm not going to talk to you if you're going to be like this.
Who said it's up to you? You're the one who's been screwing around.
Jim!
You still haven't told me why you did it.
Please!
What have I done to deserve that?
Get out!
No.
I said get out.
Well, if you're going to be like that about it, and next time I'll bring my solicitor.
Mom?
Al, it's me. You're not by any chance feeling bad about anything, are you?
Flowers? Me? Must be joking. Should I be worried?
Mr. Mascarides for you.
Take a seat. Yeah, I'd better go. Yeah. Bye. How can I help?
Oh, hi, boss. Super said you'd be late in.
Did she?
Everything okay?
Yeah, fine, super smack. What's all this?
Oh, that? Oh, nothing. I did the shopping this morning, that's all. I'll take a moment and a rest. Irene's been, well, she's busy.
Well, I've done a full examination and there's no doubt about it. You're healthy.
Knew I felt odd.
Was there any particular reason you wanted examining?
No, not really. Just moved into the area, so I thought I'd best sign up with a surgery and get a checkup.
Where were you before?
All over. You live in the area, don't you?
Yeah.
Suppose it makes sense to live close to the surgery. Sweet family. You close?
Like any family.
Does your wife still work?
Why'd you ask?
A lot of women do these days. She's very attractive.
Do you know my wife? Come in.
Excuse me, Doctor. Your childminder Kate's just wrong. Her mother's been rushed into hospital. She needed to pick up Charlie urgently.
Oh, sorry.
Ring me.
Excuse me.
Any news about the girl?
Not yet. Newton Park Police Station.
Connie, the press office has just been on there, just in case they've contacted HQ as well. I take it you'd rather give them a miss.
You bet.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Well, I suggest that you submit a duty report and get as far away from here as fast as you can. We'll make your excuses.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. That was the hospital. The girl's dead.
I think you'll want these. We found them in a pocket. We'll have to check, but amphetamines, ecstasy probably.
5676 to 5549, over.
5549 receiving.
Yeah, have you got any advice on how to break the big one, Tiger?
Well, make sure you get inside. Whatever you do, don't do it on the doorstep.
Right.
Use short, clear sentences, don't get technical.
Use short, clear sentences and don't get technical.
And remember, every word you say has huge significance, so be precise.
And remember, every word you use has huge significance, so be precise.
Okay.
And don't be as blunt as I am, over. Thank you.
No problem.
Mrs. Ormerod?
Yes.
PC De Silva, Newton Park.
Yes. What's happened?
Can I come in?
Is it the car? Have you found it?
Can we just go inside?
Just tell me what's going on. Tell me!
There's been an accident.
Steph?
Yes. Well, we think so.
Where is she?
Perhaps we should go in.
Where is she?
Hospital, it's quite serious.
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean by quite serious?
We need you to confirm identification.
Hello, how can I help you?
I'd like to speak to PC Harper.
Is she expecting you?
Yes.
1 second.
Where's Bill?
Just popped on.
How'd it go with Dawn?
Great, a lot of shouting and slamming the doors.
I'm sorry.
Not your fault.
Mom, this came for you.
Thanks, Maddie.
Sorry to hear about that girl.
So am I. I've already had Ormerod's constituency manager on about damage limitation.
I guess a joyriding daughter isn't the best publicity in the world.
I'm sure they can spin it, push the family tragedy angle. I'm going to get you.
What's going on there?
I got flowers earlier and an anonymous letter was sent to my home.
Told out?
No. I don't know what to do about it.
Any idea who it might be?
None.
How's the mother?
Not good. Your colleague's taken her home.
Hi, Maddie.
Hi, Con. Miss Romer for you.
PC Harper,
Yeah?
you killed my daughter. That makes you a murderer.
Mr. Ormerod!
Get off me!
Are you all right, Connie? You're under arrest.
What?
Covered.
Get off me! She killed my daughter! What are you going to do about that? Right?
I've got the lot. Plum jam, your favourite?
This didn't get in the way of work, did it?
No, there was nothing doing. I was twiddling my thumbs all morning. How have you been?
I'm sorry.
What for?
I'm the one who should be doing the shopping.
Nonsense. Anyway, you get all the wrong stuff. All that healthy nonsense. Look at that chocolate gatto, the calories in that.
Maybe I need to see a doctor.
Why?
Why do you think? I'm scared of going out my own house.
It'll pass. These things take time. You're attacked.
I hate myself being like this.
Nonsense. Come on. Don't want to hear another word. No. Tea. Got it here somewhere.
Your officer killed my daughter.
Mr. Ormerod, that is a very serious accusation.
I don't care. Take your hands off me. I need to contact my office.
You need to calm down. I need to check my office is all right, then we can take it from there.
My daughter is dead.
I appreciate that, and I want to get you out of here. You should be with your wife.
I'm not leaving until I get justice. Should be her that's locked up, not me. You're going to regret this.
What did he think he was doing? Hope you're going to press charges.
Jim.
I'm sorry, Con.
What for?
Well, I should have been around early instead of Nancy in a boat.
You'll be fine.
I don't blame him, to be honest.
Really?
His daughter's just died.
Shouldn't have come here then.
I forced her off the road.
Were you driving with due care and attention?
I don't know. How are you supposed to in a car chase?
Was the crash your fault?
I was driving pretty fast. But then they nearly killed someone. Oh, I don't know. I could have held back, I suppose. I could have radioed for traffic guys. I could have done one of a million things.
OK, then, let's just wait and see what the crash investigation comes up with.
Can I talk to Ormerod?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it was my fault.
Con?
Going home. What's going on?
Kate's mother's been taken ill. She's had to just drop everything and go.
So?
Well, I've got a backlog of patients and then I'm on call.
What about next door?
No, Rachel's out. Oh, see? You have to take him.
Well, I would, but we've got quite a problem.
I know, me too. I'm having a nightmare morning, loads of calls, and then some fruitcake asking questions about you.
OK, I'll take him. Hey, Barbara, what's the matter? OK.
The car seat's at the front desk. Sorry, gotta go.
Maddie. Sorry, could you take him to my office just till I've seen Ormerod?
Pleasure.
What's this about someone asking questions?
New patient. Just seemed a bit interested in my private life, that's all. Thought maybe a new Sue. Not sure why.
I know me, curious. Didn't have a name, did he?
Simon Lascarides. Mean anything?
No.
Oh, well, did I miss anything?
It was that copper's fault. She was driving like a nut, wasn't she?
We'll ask the questions if you don't mind. You'll just lie anyway. Had you been drinking, Pete?
No. We can test you, you know.
I don't care.
Drugs?
No.
I mean, I wouldn't normally ask, only the nurse at the hospital gave us these. Now, we've got somebody doing what we call a field test to find out exactly what they are. But have you any ideas?
Not mine.
Found them in Steph's pocket.
Well, maybe you put them there. Yeah.
I was too busy putting an ID tag on her foot! Come on, Peter! You're in enough trouble as it is.
Had you been taking drugs, Pete?
No.
Mr. Ormerod, if you've calmed down, I need to ask you a few questions.
It's not exactly a good time.
With all due respect, assaulting a police officer is a very serious offence.
Killing a teenager is worse. Now, your superiors already know about this. And as soon as they find out I'm being kept here...
I've spoken to PC Harper and she doesn't want to press charges.
And as soon as my party finds out I'm here, you'll have a lot of explaining to do.
All I want to do is sort this out and let you go.
No way.
This isn't helping anyone.
I've told you before, I want that maniac stuck up for life. I don't want this swept under the carpet.
Then we'll have to interview you formally.
Had you been drinking, Joey?
We can test you, you know.
Not really. A couple.
Steph?
Same.
What about drugs?
No.
Good lad. I wouldn't normally ask you, but you see, the nurse at the hospital, she gave me these. Now, we've got someone testing those right now to find out what they are. Have you got any ideas? The nurse found him in Steph's pocket. Joey, come on. You're in enough trouble as it is.
Had you been taking drugs?
No.
Super!
In a minute.
Sir? Superintendent Blake!
Mike.
Sir, if it's not too much trouble.
Sir.
Why is there no one in reception? I had to come in round the back.
Yes, I'm sorry.
What's this I hear about PC Harbour?
What have you heard?
That Ben Ormerod, someone I know very well, has lost his lovely daughter, Stella.
Stephanie.
And that one of our officers was responsible.
Who told you that?
Press office have been on, as well as Ben's party hierarchy. The only reason they're not here now is that I said I'd come down personally.
Ormerod's here.
Where?
He's in cell 3. He assaulted Connie Harper.
Let him go. Suspend Harper. Who arrested Ben?
I did.
Release him. Suspend Harper. And we need to talk in your office now.
Well? Sorry, can't do that, sir. Not until it's been processed.
I agree. His custody area, my station.
Your career.
What gets me, I'm here to protect and serve, but when push comes to shove, I can't even look after my own wife.
What?
I've just been telling you, Irene, she won't leave the house.
Why don't you bring her in?
What do you mean?
Well, get her to help out, do some paperwork or something. She might feel safer that way.
Not having her around here. By the time I get to eat.
Here we go. Guilty of manslaughter. History of mental health issues.
Your mugging's all part of a wider problem. I blame advertisements. I mean, kids see stuff on the TV, they want it, and they're led to believe it's theirs for the asking.
Shut up, will you? This fella's been sniffing around Sue. He stalked his ex-girlfriend and then stabbed her. Susan was the arresting officer. Pleaded temporary insanity and spent 7 years in an institution until 3 weeks ago.
Do we have to talk in my office? It's just that
Yes.
look, reception's empty.
Reception is no place for what I have to say to you.
Sorry to
Not now, Jim.
It's urgent.
I said not now.
Will not let you undermine me in public.
You gave me no option.
You don't seem to realise that Ben Ormerod is a major political ally to the force, as well as a close personal friend.
I don't care who he is.
Well, you should. He works tirelessly for the good of the community.
So does PC Harper.
Committed funds to a major police recruitment drive in the area.
I'm pleased.
He personally donated £250,000 to a drop-in centre for people with alcohol and drug dependency. I'm the chairman.
He also made an unprovoked attack on a police officer.
He's grieving. Have some sympathy.
An officer, moreover, who performed extensive CPR on his daughter in an attempt to save her life. Have some sympathy for her.
I would if PC Hooper wasn't overzealous with her driving.
Who says she was?
A traffic sergeant told me he spoke to one of the other kids in the car. A press officer alerted me the moment it happened, and I contacted the site. Probably knew about it before you did. What the hell is going on in this station?
You must have had a night of it.
Was Steph out of it?
Did she panic?
When did she lose control?
Thanks, Sarge. Field test results. Those tablets were E's. And the toxicologist from the hospital says that her body was pumped full of them.
Feel free to open up, Joey.
Excuse me.
Get off me! Get off me! Get off me!
It was an emergency.
You're supposed to be running a division, not a crash.
This is not typical.
How would I know?
Well, you just have to take my word.
After you just ignored mine.
No one comes into my station and attacks one of my officers. No one.
Fighting talk.
No, I'm just standing up for what I believe in.
You're not helping us here, Joey.
I've told you enough.
I beg to differ.
We need to know what happened in your car. Face it, we've got my statement, we've got PC Harper's statement.
A whole load of chemicals rushing through you and your friend's bloodstream.
What do you need me for, then?
Your side of it.
What happened?
We want to know.
OK, it wasn't your officer's fault. You satisfied? No.
What caused the accident?
Did you? No.
You look pretty guilty to me.
I haven't done anything.
Who did then?
No one.
Try again.
No. Wrong answer.
Come on, Joey!
OK, Pete grabbed the wheel. Go on. You wanted Steph to make a turn. She didn't think she'd make it. But he just grabbed the wheel and went for it. She panicked, hit the brakes, lost control.
And is that what caused the accident?
Yeah.
Oh, there's somebody here to see you.
Jim, what is it? Is it Charlie?
No. Can I see you in a minute?
I've got a queue a mile long.
You'll just have to prioritise then.
I'm telling you, let Ormerod go.
I haven't decided yet.
Really? Are you planning on charging or cautioning him?
Up to me.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
The toxicologist found traces of ecstasy in the dead girl's bloodstream. And one of the kids told us that the other one caused the accident by grabbing the steering wheel.
Nothing to do with Connie, then?
Like I said.
You were there too, were you?
Yes, sir.
No wonder they crashed.
Excuse me?
Well, I mean, he's not exactly the model of restraint, is he?
You've got no right to speak to him like that.
It's fine, Mum. I'm sure the Chief Constable is right.
Thank you, Steve.
Sure.
How dare you?
Very easily.
I said nobody comes into this station and attacks my officers, and that includes you.
Let's not get personal, shall we? Now, are you going to release him?
No, I will not.
I'm afraid I insist.
And I refuse.
Do you? Well, in that case, as your commanding officer, I order you to release him.
Really?
Really, which means that you are obliged to act upon my instructions. I've had enough of you. Your attitude, your insubordination, your family, your stupid progressive ways.
I thought we weren't getting personal.
Tough, now do it.
I'd rather resign first.
Would you?
Yes, I would.
In that case, I accept your resignation now. If you don't mind, I'd like to see Ben.
Yeah, that fella that was in earlier, Ascarides, he does know Susan.
Where from?
Way back. He's just got out of prison for killing his ex-girlfriend. Susan was the arresting officer. He's just been released.
He might not be a risk.
Did he mention anything about his history?
Why should he?
Oh, why hide it? I need his address, Al.
I'd love to, but doctor-patient confidentiality.
Someone sent Susan some flowers.
Thanks for telling me, Jim. I already knew.
And 2 anonymous letters. Ascarides killed his ex-girlfriend after stalking her. Sue could be in danger.
I'm not exactly comfortable with it, but...
Let me make it easier for you. There's his card in there.
Yeah.
Right, so you can either give me his address or you can report me to Susan for stealing your box of notes. Either way, I'm not leaving here without it.
Can I get you anything? Tea? Is there a friend I can contact?
I don't want consoling. I want my daughter. Ben?
I'll go. Con. This is PC Harper.
I was driving the car that was following your daughter.
Bill, you better come with me.
What do you want?
I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
Get out!
I'll go. I don't care what the law says, and I don't care if I'm found liable or not. I just wanted you to know, face to face, I didn't mean your daughter any harm. I wish I'd never chased that car. I feel guilty. And I feel responsible.
The crash. Do you think she felt anything?
No. She lost consciousness immediately. I'm so sorry.
Why did you chase her?
We have to.
No, I mean why?
I'm sorry. I don't understand.
Because we had a report of a stolen vehicle being sighted, which PC Harper then followed.
And who do you think reported the stolen car? I knew she'd taken it. I wanted to teach her a lesson. If I hadn't made that call, my daughter would be alive now. I've got to live with that guilt.
What the hell did you think you were doing? I'm sorry, Sarge, I had no option.
don't understand what's happening.
It's all right, love. I'm here now.
Inspector Alton, Newton Park.
Newton Park?
Can I come in? Been here long?
Why? Have you? No.
I guess you don't know the area too well, then.
Don't understand what you mean.
You went to the doctor's today?
How do you know that? Yeah, and so what for dead?
Had a practice across the other side of town. What was the point in that?
What is this?
And there's one just around the corner.
Free world, isn't it? What do you want?
To know that you're okay.
Nice of you to ask.
And to know you're not a danger to anyone.
I'm not. Hey, that is mine.
Hang on. Just having a look, aren't I? Got nothing to hide, have you? You'll come with me.
I can assure you, everything is under control. You got that letter of resignation yet?
I'll do it in a minute.
If you would. No, I'm waiting to see.
I need to see Ormond. Who's he on to?
Party machine by the sound of it.
Does my wife know I'm here?
Yes, one of our officers is with her.
That's supposed to make me feel better, is it? I don't want any of your officers near her. Who knows what lies they might tell her?
Why did you come to the station? When you heard the news about Steph, why didn't you go straight home to your wife?
What's it to you?
I'm curious.
Because I wanted to confront the officer responsible.
Mr. Ormerod, your daughter was driving over 100 miles an hour in a stolen car under the influence of drugs. Mr. Ormerod.
No, I don't believe him. My Stephanie doesn't take drugs.
We found ecstasy tablets in her pocket, and the toxicologist at the hospital confirmed that there were chemicals in her bloodstream.
It must be a mistake.
I'm sorry to have to tell you like this, but you're trying to blame one of my officers for her death. Now that's an accusation that could finish her career. Why are you doing that?
Just what you said.
I wondered if, for some reason, you were trying to cover up the truth.
Because?
Because you're a politician.
Do you have children?
Yes, I do.
Is your work more important than they are to you?
No.
Me neither. I'm a father before I'm a politician. And how dare you suggest otherwise? I did everything for Steph. Nothing else matters. I gave her everything because I never wanted her to go through what I did. I knew nothing of what you just told me. All I knew was what my bishop said, that it looked as though one of his officers was responsible. Why would I not believe him? why should I still not believe him, rather than think my own daughter's a drug addict? And why would he suggest otherwise?
I think I know why. So,
Susan,
you wanted this?
much appreciated.
Although I have
Not changing our mind, are we?
No. Just to let you know, though, I won't go quietly.
How tiresome.
I just think people might be interested to know that you were prepared to use the death of a young girl to your advantage.
Susan, have you completely lost it?
You're trying to do a cover-up.
Don't be ridiculous.
You put it into Ormerod's head that it was one of your officers' fault. That's not just unprofessional, it's immoral. But why would you do that? Is it because the police recruitment drive will collapse if Ormerod's reputation's tainted? Or would that be the end of your precious alcohol and drug dependency clinic?
Neither.
Or just that you wanted one over him? Yeah, he'd owe you big time then, wouldn't he? You could call that in whenever it suited you. I've just had to tell a man that his only child was into drugs and died as a result. He's a grieving father, and you used that. I wonder what people would think if they knew.
I have a job proving all that.
I can go down trying. You know how stubborn I can be with my stupid progressive ways.
Let's not be hasty, shall we?
P.C. Harper?
Acted in good faith.
Did you send Superintendent Blake any flowers?
No.
Chocolates, anonymous letters?
No.
Why did you go round to her husband's surgery?
Is she here?
Never mind that. Why did you go and see her husband?
To check that she was all right.
And why would you want to do that?
She was good to me. She's the only one that believed me.
Believe what?
That I was ill. That I made a terrible mistake.
You killed your girlfriend.
I didn't know what I was doing. I've regretted it every second since. Have you never been jealous? I'm not a monster.
Let him go.
You what?
You've got no evidence. You can't just keep people in on a whim.
Well, someone's been sending you those things.
I know, and I'll be careful. But I believe him. I believe what he told you. He's done his time. We all make mistakes, Jim.
Let's hope you're not making one right now.
Hello again. Can I help?
Yeah.
Oh, you've not brought Stephanie flowers, have you?
Yeah.
She's been taken to the morgue.
The morgue. Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Well, actually, they weren't for her anyway.
They're not?
Well, no, not really. Well, no, not at all, actually. No two ways about it. Nothing to do with her. It's just that you do such a fantastic job. I mean, even when I fell asleep.
What?
You woke me.
Yes.
And it was so nice to be woken up by you.
Excuse me?
I mean, it was so nice of you to wake me up that I felt bad about it, and I wanted to say thank you. So, thank you.
It's very kind. You needn't have, but it's very sweet. Well, thanks again.
Oh, and if you cut the ends off, they live longer. At an angle, and crumble in an aspirin, and that helps as well.
Okay, will do.
Well, actually, there is something I want to ask you.
I'd love to. But I'm married.
Go on.
No. Tired of running it through my head. And I'm really tired of this face ache. It really hurts here.
A cold compress should do the trick.
How about you?
What?
Where does it hurt most? Do you think a cold compress would do the trick?
I wish.